on the video.
I know. And there's some words along this monument here for William Wallace. Thou saw the strong arm of a Wallace raised to stem the tide of alien tyranny. What boils up in a springtide flood. More than 300 million years ago, a volcano erupted here. It spewed out lava that forms the hills towards Eaglesome. Much more recently, Ice Age glaciers scoured out what is now the Irvine Valley. They left behind a plug of hard, metamorphic rock which forms Loudon Hill, the valley's most distinctive landmark. The 15th century poet Blind Harry tells that William Wallace ambushed English soldiers at the foot of the hill. Historians challenge this, but during Scotland's War of Independence, Robert the Bruce defeated an English army here in 1307. At the start of the Jacobite struggle to reclaim Britain's throne in 1679, Graham of Claverhouse's dragoons were routed here by the rebellious Covenanters. The Battle of Loudon Hill was fought on the 10th of May 1307. King Robert the Bruce led the Scottish army of nearly 600 against almost 3,000 troops under the command of Aymer de Valence, Earl of Pembroke. The battle took place less than 2 years after the capture and execution of Wallace, and it was King Robert's first major victory over the English foe. King Robert drew up his men on the plain south of Loudon Hill and instructed his men to dig 3 lines of ditches in front of his position, with further ditches dug outward towards the enemy on both sides. This limited Valence's ability to manoeuvre and effectively filter the English army into a central zone. A frontal charge by the English knights was repulsed by Scottish spearmen. The rear echelons of the English army began to flee the field in panic. Around 100 English knights lay dead on the field, with Aymer de Valence fleeing to the safety of Bothwell Castle. This victory instilled confidence amongst the Scots, with more and more men coming forward to fight under King's banner. 7 years after Loudon Hill, King Robert the Bruce defeated another much larger English army under Edward II at the Bannockburn in 1314. The Declaration of Arbroath, submitted to the Pope in 1320, remains one of the oldest and finest declarations of a nation's independence in human history, when the following words were written: "As long as 100 of us remain alive, never will we, on any conditions, be subjected to the lordship of the English. It is in truth not for glory, nor riches, nor honours that we are fighting, but for freedom alone, which no man gives up, but with life itself." Maybe there'd been a wee bit of home baking or something. That old building, I read something about that old building there.
Aye.
From the Highland clearances.
Yeah. No way.
They cleared them out.
John McAdam.
Eh? You better come up this side. Tam. No.
I'm alright.
Aye. I'll be alright. go up there, Tom. I just give it a wee bit extra.